So on this channel, we've already talked about PS5 quite a bit. And on other channels, they've talked about the Xbox Series X quite a bit. However, in the shuffle, I think a lot of people are starting to push to the side another recent console, the Nintendo Switch. And with Nintendo saying that we're only coming up on half of the Switch's expected life, it's pretty clear that they're planning to have this thing stretch throughout 2 generations. But can it actually stand up to the likes of the PS5 and Xbox Series X? That's what we're going to talk about today. Now, I know I'm not particularly qualified to talk about the relevance of consoles, but there is someone who is. Yeah, I said that way. Anyways, introducing friend of the channel, David T's comments. Yeah, he didn't want to do a video segment, so instead we're just going to read his comments. So, this is him talking about why the Switch is relevant in the next gen. And I could read it here myself, but I have the power of editing to make it nicer, so take it away, edited me. It's going to be relevant because it's already got the sales. Nintendo don't need to focus on 2 consoles anymore. It has a great library of games. It's cheaper than the competition. Only dedicated handheld that's relevant. The other consoles are coming out in a bad time, aka the COVID situation. And the next gen systems are going to be more expensive. And it's actually got great Japanese support. The new YS game is coming out at the same time as the PS4 one, and less censorship than PlayStation. So he said a lot of right things. That the COVID situation is just a bad time for selling things, that Nintendo Switch has a great library, that it has less censorship than Sony, and it is currently cheaper than the competition. However, the rest I want to discuss a bit further. Starting with him saying the next consoles are going to be expensive. I really don't believe that. I asked him what he meant by expensive, and he said £500, or more accurately, over £500. Now, I'm American, so I'm going to talk in dollars, and I think it's going to be around $500. And here, I'm going to talk about my math behind my reasoning. I decided to start pricing out the PS5 by looking at the Switch, because that guy has a lot of technology. And we dropped that $300 to $134.10 because we remove everything the PS5 won't have. The HDMI cable, the AC adapter, the docking station, the comfort grip, the 2 wrist strap add-ons, as well as the 2 Joy-Con batteries, but leaving the Switch's own battery, the infrared camera, and the microSD card reader, leaving us with our final price to add on to, because now, at the base, we have a motherboard, all of the buttons, a touchscreen which will be on the PS5 controller, HD Rumble which we know will be in there, as well as motion controls which is an industry standard at this point. Now let's start adding. Adding in the price of an SSD which on Amazon can be bought for a mere $60. As well as the cost of an HDMI cable, because what console doesn't come with an HDMI cable these days? And a USB-C cord, since we know the PS5 controller will charge using USB-C. Being $5 per cord, because the cheapest one on Amazon is around $10 and comes with 2 cords. And that leaves the total at $199.10. Giving them, assuming they're working in a $500 budget, $200.90 left to add in their audio system, a more expensive SSD, and whatever other features they decide to add. And because we know they're going for 3D audio, I thought the best substitute, since we don't know how they're dealing with the audio internally, would be to take a modern surround system, because they're going for 3D audio, which I looked on Amazon as well, and it says that a cheaper one that also still works good is going to be $80, leaving them with $120.90 to add in all their other features, being the only features that are left, being the adaptive triggers, as well as potentially improving the SSD if they truly feel they need to. Hello, this is post-recording Austin, coming in to say that one thing I actually forgot, the NFC reader. The PS5 is obviously not going to have an NFC reader, and so therefore you can actually add another $80 to their finalizing price. Just so you know. But other than that, I do think that the Switch, all the other reasons for the Switch being relevant do indeed stand. And at least until another handheld console comes onto the market and then it starts having competition. Or another hybrid console. Who knows? But anyways, that's all I have for today. And remember, if you want to support the channel, the lowest tier on my Patreon is $1. However, if you're a broke son of a gun, you can also support the channel just as much by subscribing down below, and also by hitting the like button if you liked it, or disliking if not. I will see you all next time, and have an amazing day!